As if she doesn't have enough titles already, she's added yet another to her list. Attorney at law. Put some respect on it, people. Kadeen Hilton is living her dream. I suspect several dreams. Miss Kitty joins us now via Zoom. Wish you were here, Kitty, but it's good to link up with you. Congratulations and jubilations.
Aww.
You won. Yes, you won, honey. You won. You be winning. You stay winning. Congrats, Kitty. How you feeling, girl?
Morning, my friend.
Thank you so very much, Neville. Thank you so very much, Simone. Let me first say good morning to you and your viewers. I want to send you guys love. It would be remiss of me not to wish for you a magnificent, prosperous new year. Last year was really rough, and so I wish for you and your family, the entire TVJ family, a very rich, abundant, healthy, wealthy 2021. Well, Simi, I'm feeling great. Very thankful. I'm grateful to God for, having brought me through a very rigorous law program. Very happy to be here, and so I'm feeling great. Yeah.
Look here, you always wanted to do law from you were little. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Law or politics? Interesting.
Yeah, from a little bit ago. I think advocacy has been a part of who I am. And in media we advocate in a different way. But advocacy and speaking up for persons who are disenfranchised, speaking up for persons who don't have a voice has always been a part of who I am. So for me, this legal journey was about also self-actualization. Some persons will say, well, Miss Kitty, you're successful in media. Why bother? But then why not? And I just wanted to, fulfill my dreams and be the best version of myself without limitations. And that is what I want people to get, even just from my journey. You are not who they say you are who God says you are. Yes. So don't limit yourself, because sometimes we allow people, Lord Simone, you don't have a big van already. Where you go buy a next one for? Or where you go buy a jet for? Hello, if Simone wants to buy a jet, she could buy it. Boy, Neville, you don't have 3 Rolex already. Why you want to buy another one? Because he feels like he wants an Audemars now. So don't limit yourself, don't limit your dreams, and you should go after your dreams relentlessly.
My friend, congratulations in a very serious way. Amazing work that you have done right throughout your career in everything that you have touched. And we've spoken about this before. I think you're wonderful at what you do. You said last year was a tough year, but tell me about that journey of keeping Miss Kitty and trying to be an attorney at law. How difficult was that for you? Because you had so many other things you were doing as Miss Kitty, but this is serious business that you were doing. How tough was that for you?
It was very rigorous, as I said, but thanks to God. And I just want to say, when God is in the vessel, all things are possible. I'm going to just have a big up Father God straight, because without him, a lot of, what I have achieved and others have achieved would not have been possible. It was a very difficult, fence to straddle, because at the end of the day, the law program in law school, one of the law schools in the world, comparable to any, of the Ivy League law schools overseas. It was very rough. Then, so I had school from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then I have my radio show, Miss Kitty Live, from 3 to 5. Then after that, I had to leave to go to the library and to study and to assimilate and to remember and to really just understand the concepts and the principles that come with the legal fraternity. Now, as you can imagine, law is not 1 + 1 = 2. There are a lot of nuances and a lot of intricacies. But Neville, for me, what kept me going was the fact that I kept remembering my why, my reason for working hard, my reason for wanting to achieve and accomplish this. So, it's time management. You have to prioritize and you have to commit to your commitment. And I was committed to completing my degree and, getting my dream and accomplishing my dream. Yeah. So, Miss Kitty, when I had my shows, I'd have to study in the airport. I'd have to study, on the plane. I'd have to study in the hotel room before I would go on stage. When I have my book, I'm there, I go on show, I may read, I may study. So, for example, when I would do Magnum Kings and Queens on a Saturday night, on Sunday, best be knowing, I'm going to be in the library all day. After my show, I'm going to be fighting the traffic, going to school. I had my tapes playing in the vehicle. I had my books on my passenger seat. So, you know, when you come to a stop, you look and you read. But it was a commitment that, boy, yes, though difficult, there were many times I cry like a baby. I cry like a big baby. But at the end of the day, you keep going. I never laugh off.
I mean, kind of bad enough to some understand.
This is a serious question because what you do as Miss Kitty takes a lot of work, takes a lot of rehearsal, all kind of stuff. Which one was more difficult for you, being Miss Kitty or getting to where you are now as an attorney at law?
Getting to where I am now, I would say as an attorney at law by far, because it comes with a different set of rules. Also, you know, in the legal fraternity, it's a sober profession and a very humble profession and noble profession. So you have to also know when to, where to, and how to. So for example, on Magnum Kings and Queens, or if I'm doing Reggae Song Fest, or I'm hosting whatever show overseas in New York, or St. Kitts, or wherever, or Barbados, at the end of the day, yeah, you know, I'm very colorful and, you know, it calls for that. Then you have to be able to step out of that realm and go into now a sober realm where just the very colors you wear, your deportment, your diction, you know, just how you carry yourself is very important, and it's different. So you have to be able to make that switch and that change, but that comes with maturity. And in life, Neville, it is important that we are multifaceted. I pride myself and my brand of knowing when to, where to, and how to. And even though we eat with kings and queens, we still have the common touch, and we can jack it on two sides and do what must be done.
Jackie
so
on.
in court, so when in court, there's no la 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 la, there's no none of that. None of that. None of that.
We can la this morning, but let's save it for the end.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for Neville to do it. I want to ask you something though, Kitty. You said law was deliberate. Media you stumbled into, which is interesting. Yes. I'd love to hear that story, because I remember when you came here, and when you came to RJR, it is true to say a lot of people did not understand your brand and could not understand this new, exciting shift. You were a whole paradigm shift in Jamaican radio, which a lot of people didn't even gravitate to at the time. So having stumbled in now...
And I hear it, and it's so funny to me, because I remember, as you said, Simone, I remember when I used to do my early morning section, right? A lot of people didn't know that, right? But I can't even turn around early in the morning. And you would be around by Fame, and I'd come and say hi to you, you know, and so that. Right? And so my journey has been one that has been, I'm committed to whatever I'm doing. Mediocrity is not a part of who I am. And so whatever I'm doing, I am committed to doing so. I also believe, as Polonius said, to thine own self be true. You can only be you. That is your superpower. Not everybody's gonna like you. You're not gonna be everybody cup of tea. Kai is not a mug. But those who will love you are gonna love you regardless. And the truth of the matter is, Simone and Neville, if somebody's not gonna like you, if they have already made up their minds not to, they will not love you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Jesus walked the earth a sinless man, healed the sick, turn water into wine, raise the dead, and them still crucifying. So at the end of the day, who am I, you know? But you just have to be yourself. So when I came to RJR, I wanted to be, you know, I'm young, I'm vibrant, you know, I also look at my predecessors. So of course, you know, Doreen Samuels of blessed memory, Henry Sennett, Norma, you know, Marie Garth, you know, you do your research. I'm a student of history. So you look at those who came before you, and then you add your own touch to it. And then I didn't realize that code switching was, I didn't even realize I was code switching, to be honest, you know. But as I talk, you know, it's not like I'm aware of it necessarily. So I'm not trying to say, use verbiage that is aloof and then go. It just happened, because I believe as a communicator, it is imperative to reach people where they are. Correct. And the truth of the matter is, not everybody in Jamaica is a Rhodes Scholar. Not everybody in Jamaica went to high school or university. But at the end of the day, we all have wisdom or something to teach, or, you know, a life lesson. So if I'm in Kingston, if I'm in rural Jamaica, I have to be able to reach my fans and reach my people. So me now go, if you put me somewhere, if the Governor General calls me, I can adapt.
Yes.
If the Honorable Prime Minister Andrew Holness calls me, I can adapt. But if I go down Balaclava, if I go down Westmoreland, if I go anywhere, tell them Tivoli Jungle, anywhere, Miss Kitty can relate. And guess what? There is a thread of humanity that runs through all of us. That no matter the strata of society, we can learn from each other, and we can build each other. And we are one. You understand?
Dexterity, yeah, definitely a part of your star strengths. You are a star, Kadeen. You are
Thank
a
you.
star in the truest sense of the word. You are a star, and you inspire so many of us in this industry. And there's so many everyday Jamaicans who watch you and aspire to greatness because of what they see you do and hear you do. I will big you up this morning.
Thank you. La 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 la.
Come on,
La 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 la.
No, do it with your chest. With your chest.
You don't speak with your chest. Your
Yes,
lungs,
yes. Kitty know what I
My
mean.
autistic, you know.
La 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 la. My friend, great to see you. Congrats. I love you like crazy. Be
Thank you
safe.
so much. And to everybody,
Yeah,
let
man.
me just say to everyone that has supported me, I have to say thanks to Mr. Ian Wilkinson, QC, eminent Queen's Counsel, who called me to the bar. It was definitely an honor. To all the members of my study group, to my mommy, Lady Marge, to all my fans, all my well-wishers, all my supporters. I thank you guys so very much. And to everybody at TVJ, thank you so much for having me. And I just want to encourage everyone just to be the best that you can be. Work hard. It comes with a lot of discipline, a lot of commitment and sacrifice, but it will be worth it in the end. You can do it. So go ahead, show up for life and be the best.
Amen.
Stay safe, my friend. God bless you. And turn
Thank
your
you,
clock.
baby. Have a great day, guys.
Can you drink
I
time?
love you.
Bye, Kadeen.
Soon come.
Oh,
Who knows
boy.
more about pop culture? We're going to find out.